welcome to our group presentation. This is our group member. Today we will talk about two leaders. This is our group contents. And we have 5 parts. First, I will introduce the two leaders, and someone will introduce transformation leadership, and Yu Yuanma will introduce political leadership, and then Liu Binwang will talk about Richard Branson major leadership traits, and Yan Feifu will talk about Richard Branson major leadership skill, and in last I will talk about Kangaroo. This leader is Major Bara. Major Bara is a 10 important female in the world, and she worked in General Major Kami is 18 years old, and she 18 years old will go to this university, and she will enter this industry, and she 28 years old. She goes to Stanford to learning master, and she is good for her future. In 2014, she becomes the GM company's leader. Before this, she will do supplier and development a new product in GM company. So she will know about this staff and management. She is in that things is this car have some problem, and there's like 2 million cars, and she misses some problem stuff. It's good for these things, and she becomes the star leaders, and she's the GM company's product will be zero pollution and zero crowded and zero problems. I believe the auto industry will change more in the next 5 to 10 years than it has in the last 15. And other, this is Mary Burns said, and she is maybe be a good leader in GM's company. And other leader is Richard Branson. Richard Branson was built a magazine when he was 17 years old, and but luckily in last year his company with his management will be failed, but he never gave up. He become a record company, and in 1972 he had many record shops. In 1984, she built Vision Airways company, and she will be successful in this company. And then he had built Vision Cola and Railway. Now Vision Group have more than 200 companies, more than 50 worked in more than 50 countries, and more than 5,000 staffs. I never learned the rules in the first place to change the game is at the heart of what we stand for. So the company culture has always been those really rules were meant to be broken. And Richard Branson is a good leader. When he built his company, he take his numbers to every staff, and he want to make fun with this staff. When the Vision company group is successful, he bought a small island for their staff to have a holiday. Okay, next part, my partner will introduce the transportation of Maripara.
So I'm going to introduce you to one of our leaders. Her name is Mary Bara. She is CEO and first female leader of automobile industry. She is CEO of General Motors. Her full name is Mary Teresa Bara. So she born on 24 December 1961. She is GM in every sense. Her father worked hardly her father devoted 40 years of his life to General Motors, and she got she got electrical engineering degree in 1985 from Kettering University, and then after that having some management skills, she go for MBA from Stanford Business School. So she became the first female head of the automobile industry and CEO of General Motors. So next I will like to know you about her career. Her career is very challenging and full of thrill and innovation. and full of challenging which she faced very bravely. So she has a high successful 33 years career in General Motors. She devoted her life as well as like his father to General Motors, and since her graduation, I was amazed to know about that her first car is also Chewy, that belongs to General Motors, and General Motors, she become the part of General Motors at the age of 18. Here you can see first she spent half of year working at General Motors on the Portnick plant to see after fenders and foot panels. After that, she go for higher educations. After getting higher educations in MBA from Stanford Business School, she secured her secured her place as a GM manager. And in the mid-90s, she fixed a trouble internal communication. That on that time it was a big problem for General Motors. She fixed that problem, and in 2011 she came her biggest challenge. So she overcome it successfully, anyways. And she was appointed as vice president for global product development after dealing with that. She became CEO of General Motors in 2014. So basically, first of all, we need to know what leadership is. Basically, leadership is important for senior management to perform business operations successfully. Like to perform business operations successfully, it is necessary for business managers or leaders to perform effective leadership. Yeah, successful business performance and competitive advantage can be gained by sustained innovation through suitable business leadership practices. So it is not about leading some people; it is also about innovation itself. Strong obligations to the organization and that adopted by the followers or employees. It must be sure for a leader so that they have strong obligations to the organization, strong perspective, strong loyalty to the organization, so that followers look that ability in a leader and adopt that. Leaders what leaders can do. Leaders do transformational leadership is basically to motivate employees and followers to overcome their self-interest and overcome their self-interest to the interest of the organization. So leaders motivate basically followers. They minimize their self-interest and they boost their energy and motivate them to gain a common goal or an interest of an organization. Here are some 5 qualities I mentioned for transformational leadership that you can see. Modeling the way they model the way how they run, inspiring a shared vision. They go for a shared vision, challenging the process. They challenge the process, because innovation always comes from challenging a process. Enabling others to act, they enable followers to act. Encouraging the heart, they basically encourage, and they are very kind to their followers as well. Next is my challenges and conceptualizing Maribra as transformational leader. So how I relate transformational leadership with Maribra? Through her career, she faced many challenges, but some of them I picked up, and I can see she behaved as a transformational leader. According to core elements and transformational leadership factors, Maribra is a transformational leader in every aspect, I think so, personally. And as she have got strong emotions and according to core elements of transformational leadership, she have emotions and values for followers, and itself ethics, standards, and strong long-term strategic goals for the business or the organization. For General Motors, she showed. Idolize influence. First of the transformational leadership factors are idolize influence. The way she deals with the ignition, in the ignition switch issue, General Motors faced many problems. So she faced it very carefully and through some ethicals and standard by the company. The way she deals with the ignition switch for General Motors described that she have high standards and ethical. Her leadership style is very ethical and moral conduct. Besides, she set an example by the challenging phase. She basically run in that process. She basically run a campaign which she says speak up for safety. So she set example for the followers and the whole world and the other leaders as well. Inspiration motivation throughout her career, she avoided toxic behavior and toxic politics, which was in that time, which was the culture of General Motors. So she avoid that. Besides that, she not only avoid the negative and toxic politics and toxic behaviors, but she also motivate people to get some common goals and through motivation to engagement in a shared view of organization. After that, it's an intellectual stimulation. When she was in a HR department, she explained, she talked about that in a interview that she really wants to work close with people because she wanted to know how her followers, how her employees behave. She need to empower them to make innovation and process more successful and to deal with organization issues more closely. In individualized consideration, she always create a suitable environment in an organization where every employee can easily pitch their voice up for the opinion. She never act like a boss with employees or followers. So she always behaves like a coach and an advisor, and she was very kind to them and listen up to their ideas. And she even listen every single idea of a person. So that makes me sense that she have transformational leadership qualities. That's my part, and I would like to next my colleague. She will brief about another approach of leadership.
Hello, my name is Yu Ran. I'm going to introduce the Pascal theory for Mary Barra. Firstly, the Pascal theory was developed by the American psychologist called Robert House in 1971. This theory posed that the leader's attitude and the behaviors can drive the motivation, satisfaction, and performance of his or her the employees. In other words, if the leader has a positive attitude and use helpful and motivation techniques, the workers will perform at the higher level refers to Daniel. The Pascal theory rests upon these four pillars of the leadership effectiveness. Firstly is the direct Pascal. Clarifying the leader behavior refers to situation where the leader lets employees know what is expected of them and tell how to perform their tasks. The second one is achievement-oriented leader. This leadership behavior refers to the situation where the leader sets challenges goals for employees, expects them to perform at their highest level, and shows confidence in their ability to meet the expectation. The third one is participative leader. This leadership behavior involves leaders consulting with employees and asking for their suggestions before making a decision. This behavior is predominant when employees are highly personally involved in their work. The last one is the supportive leader behavior is direct toward the satisfaction of the employee's needs and the preference. The leader shows concern of the employee's psychological well-being. In this case, around 2010, the entire automotive industry encountered the financial shocks. The Barra had faced the auto crisis during her tenure. let's see what kind of the leadership she used to deal with this crisis. First one, she's not only increased the sales, but made internal reinvented and only use 1 year. Such a efficiency action also shows that she may have a high standard and high requirements for the employees, so that she can achieve the goals in the short term. Secondly, she encouraged the cross-sector cooperation, which was a bold attempt, but the result was positive. This may be because she is integrated into her subordinates as a moderation. So there is no conflict between the two parties, and the cooperation brings more innovation. In this case, the most famous accident in GM company is a car recall, which caused hundreds of people died. In this time, Barbara managed to deal with the major accident in an orderly manner. Firstly, she set up an ad hoc group and discussed 20 minutes to 2 hours a day. This shows the Barra's order was very effective and no time waste, and most correct instructions were made in the first time. Secondly, the team members methodic approach to deal the accident, even when facing huge challenge at that time, show the trust of the subordinates to the leader, which means that Barra might treat employees really respect, thereby increasing the confidence for the employees. Lastly, through her inclusive style, Barra has produced a highly effective work team that have helped enhance the success of one of the largest auto manufacturers in the world. Not only will this leadership style mobilize employees to increase engagement, feel more connected to the organization, as well as generates new innovative ideas, but it has proven to a significant catalyst in connecting to a new diverse growth market. And next, my colleague will introduce the Richard Branson for the leadership style.
I will talk about Richard Branson leadership. Richard Branson major leadership checks intelligent Virgin color in the United States changed its strategy, management and location of its drink business with emphasis on the same new age, brand age like fruit drinks and energy drinks. The forward of Virgin Cola in the United States, Richard Branson quickly changed the strategy and saved his business. Richard Branson was intelligent, having studied his business and entrepreneurial venture. He succeeded in all his endeavors. Self-confidence. If you love what you do and if you believe in what you do, others will share your enthusiasm. He was confident in his mindset. He never let his mind down. In his career, he had lots of criticism, but the feedback, he was resilient. Determination. When he under a competition in the US, decided to sell out Virgin Record to pseudo financial Virgin Atlantic. He had strong determination despite the good development of Virgin Record. He still decided in aviation. He was very demanded for his career. Integrity. Richard Branson running his 300 plus Virgin brand in his case always possessed integrity with his fellow staff and worker. He had the quality of honesty and trustworthiness. He inspired confidence in the other. He is dependable and not deceptive. Sociability. Richard Branson has a good leader-member relation and attracts his employees respect like his own family, even to the extent of giving invitations to his junior member for home for party. Richard Branson seek out pleasant social relationship. He is friendly, outgoing, cheerful, and diplomatic. He has good interpersonal skills. He created cooperative relationship with his follower. 5 focus personality model leadership. The Richard Branson had the factor and it is stable. The society is imparable from these 5 factors.
Let's talk about the skill approach about Branson. The skills approach suggests that the skills, knowledge, abilities that are required for a leader can be effective, can learned and developed. Look at the table. Katz identified 3 different skills that a leader should have: technical, human, and conceptual. Technique skills refers to the knowledge and expertise required in a special type of work and activity. Human skills refers to the people skills required to work effective with followers, peers, and superiors. Conceptual skills refers to the skills that allow the leader to think through and work with ideas, hypotheses, and concepts. It is important for leaders to have all 3 skills, but depending on where they are in the manager structure, some skills are more important than others. For example, Richard Branson will most likely need fewer technical skills. Why? Let's look at the table. The Katz argue the level of importance of each skills based on the level of authorities that the person has in the organizations. Branson, he is the top management, so he need few technical skills and more conceptual skills, so that have a holistic view of organizations. Therefore, supervisor management will need more technical skills to be assessed their followers. Richard Branson said communication is the most important skill any leader can possess. He also said, don't be someone who gets stuck in front of computers all days. Push ourselves to get lunch with co-workers, grab coffee with someone in industries. We will have no chance of rising through ranks or getting our own company recognitions if we don't actively build a relationship in person. The most important is the third. To change the game is at the heart of what Virgin stands for. The Virgin's values have and will always be the same. To change the game and challenge the states by providing product or service of great use. Brand says researching the competition has never been Virgin way. Many of our products and service come about because we pay attention to what the market is missing and what's not being done well. The commitment is about doing things different.
The last part, conclusion. From our presentation and use the leadership's methods, we can know how to use this method, and in the future we can use this method to introduce other leaders, and then we can have more comprehensive understanding of these two leaders. We can learn some leaderships and others from them to get or be better in the future. And this is our reference list. Thank you for watching.